Standing ethical standards. That's one of the 8 core competences that International Coach Federation defines, as if this part is part of the 8 pieces that needs to be inside one coaching conversation. Then it is defined as coaching, as International Coach Federation defines it. And just ethics is so amazing. It's such a fantastic tool. I adore what the whole, conversation of ethics brings, actually. I just adore it. And let's talk about it a little bit. So why do we want like an ethical standard in the background of a coaching conversation? Well, it's rather easy because the answer, because we need calmness, we need peace, we need presence in the background of a coaching conversation. And if things are not like in order and in their right place, then it becomes a mess in our head. If we have a lot of things that we promised ourselves and didn't do, then the energy goes into saying that to ourselves again and again, and it becomes messy. Okay, so to start a coaching conversation, what we want and need to do is to talk about all the pieces. Who is doing what are our roles, who is the coach, what is the coach doing, who is the coachee, what is the coachee doing, who is paying, if someone is paying, where do we meet, for how long do we meet, a lot of small things that needs to be completely clear, so you can kind of just feel into, oh, now all is clear. Okay, so this is around what needs to be there. And also what we want to do is to be very sure about how we present coaching. Because what we're building together, everyone working on a high level with coaching as certified coaches and with people that are having their trainings accredited, we're working to have the beautiful service of coaching be defined and like saved from being hurt in a way. So the process of coaching can be delivered as clean and as effective as possible. So we have ethical standards that we go through in our training, for example. So we're very aware of how we present what we're offering, so it becomes like one thing that we're doing, everyone together. It's really fantastic. And then a few things about what ICF is defining as coaching, which comes into ethics in a way, and that is something really beautiful. The humanity. I love this, that because to be humane means to be kind, to be compassionate. So here it's outspoken and written that values of ICF coaching is actually supportive and kindness, and here we need to practice with ourselves. And one thing that when we live as coaches, something that we take on and we train is to look at our own integrity, for example. So many times we say something to ourselves and then we don't do it. And what happens is that it becomes messy. It becomes like a lot of threads that are not completed. So what we want to do is to start to support ourselves with creating calmness with ourselves as coaches, and like building our own skills of being what's called in integrity. It's very beautiful. I adore it because it creates a beautiful space for me to be in and work in and be with me in. And then another piece is unity, a value of ICF. And that is talking about that we're actually equal. It's not very common to be in like equality relationships. It's very much from the older times that I'm more important than you, you're below me, or you are above me and I'm below you. And in coaching, who's the expert in coaching in their life is the coachee, is the client. I am not an expert in someone else's life. It's not possible with this mindset of coaching. So the coachee is the expert in their life, and the coach is an expert in the methodology, and there we start to dance together. It's very, very beautiful. So everything with regards to ethics and our roles and what we do, it's tremendously important for how the work is going to happen between us. That's like the foundation of it all. It's one part of these 8 that is defined by ICF that you will hear these 8 chapters or 8 different videos. I will give you some thoughts as something to send with you now, and that is to think for yourself a bit critical. What have you promised yourself that you have not done? Often we say things to ourselves and we don't do them. And this becomes like overloaded of things that is not complete. So give yourself a moment or even write a list. What is things that I have promised myself and not done? And the second part in this is make a new plan. What did I promise myself? What did I not do? And what am I saying now? What new promise can I give myself and then do it? And this is a whole art, and it's such a powerful work to do. Another part that I would like to offer you is to think of something that you possibly promised someone else and did not do. What did you say or promise someone and did not follow up on? And make a list again if it suits you. And start to look at how can I complete this? How can I complete this? How can I complete this? So this is an ongoing work for the person who wants to work on a high level with integrity and want to have ethics and ethical standards high. So enjoy your own self-work, which creates part of the coaching methodology.